of this well, material, right? And the last class we were about to work with something that was related to, let me see, please. We were talking about the questions with some, any, right? Or some and any, no one or something like that. But there were some questions also related to this one, and then we're going to continue with the general review. Okay, let me open please for a moment. I was about to do that. Okay, good evening, Roger. How are you? By the way, this is gonna be our last class, guys, because the next level, I think you're gonna get continue with the with other teacher. That's why by the end of the class, we're gonna have some polls. I hope today we won't have any problem to answer that poll. By the way, let's.
Teacher, I have a question. Do we have to do the test today, or we can do maybe until Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday until Saturday. Don't worry.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
teacher. And we have just one test.
yeah,
In
one
general,
test.
we have two tests, one of the last unit and one of general.
Yeah, the last unit I already sent it. I think there is available or not anymore. I'm not sure, but I remember that I sent the last unit test. Am I right?
Oh, yes, but that's for this weekend. Those for this week, I I think.
Let me see, please. I sent. I think maybe it was maybe for until today, but let me check out a little bit. Meanwhile, please give me some chance to find it.
Okay, please, teacher, because all the tests we have to do until Tuesday.
Yeah, until Tuesday. But did you do them or maybe no? I'm not sure.
Yes, yes, yes.
If you,
I did, but the test that it was from the last week, but
uh
from this week I didn't
yeah,
do
yeah,
the test.
yeah, I can see it. Well, over here, over here. And also, I want to know who are the students. By the way, there are some names, but you are not as with your names, right? And I like
Mm,
to know who are the students. For example, it was. Let me. I'm gonna show you
okay.
some of the names of the students. Like it was student 50 or 40. I don't know who are those students.
Yes, I'm 4-0, I think.
Ah, okay, okay. Ernesto, thank you. I have to check, take note about that because.
Yes, because uh, I'm not sure. We did three tests.
Mhm.
Do we have another test or just the
The,
final test?
the tests are only about the unit. It is the ABC is only right. Let me see, please. Let me see over here. We have the B1, B2, B3, and B4.
Yes. Okay. We have to do the before because I didn't do the before because
Mm,
like we were doing all the tests until Tuesday. I thought that it was the same. It will be the same.
yeah, let me see. B4 over here. But let me share my screen, and of course you're gonna see, you're gonna be convinced. Before review quiz.
Okay, and this before the quiz we have to do until tomorrow,
No, this is the last one, I guess.
but is
Uh,
that's the general
no,
before?
it's not the general. This is before is only the last unit. It was until yesterday, right?
Oh,
But if you didn't do this one, let me see if you did. Ah, yes, no one
no,
did.
yes, because uh, we had to do until Tuesday, like all the tests before, and I
Mhm.
thought it will be the same.
Not really. Okay,
Yes, I
I
wasn't
changed
sure about
until
that.
today. Until today, 11 p.m. I think you're gonna do that. This one.
Can we do until tomorrow, please, teacher? Or we have to do until today,
Uh,
please?
yeah, the problem is that the administratives will ask me for the scores, but I can. Yeah, sure. I will move it until tomorrow.
Oh, please, teacher. Thank you very much.
Okay, and
Thanks very
it's
much.
it's already
Okay, so
changed.
we have to do before and did you send the last test
Yeah,
or
the last
you
test.
will send
I'm
today?
gonna. Yes, today I will send that.
Okay,
I
okay,
think that's I'll do until Sunday.
okay,
The
okay.
last one. Yeah, but otherwise you won't be able to complete everything. But I want to know who are the students. Let me see. Student 40. Oh no. How about you, Roger? What? Which student are you? Which one? Mm, and Ernesto, what's your nickname here in the class?
Uh, um, I think it's the second student uh, 04, but I checking in my email.
Student, okay. Student 4. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, the problem is I don't know. I don't have your names. That's what I was asking. Okay. Yeah. Well, I hope that's correct.
Yes, teacher, I'm a student 4.
Student 4. Okay.
Yes, a student 4 EEO.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask to Roger. I think maybe he had some problems with his connection.
Yes, I think so because he left.
Sure. Okay. And well, let's keep going with the presentation. Well, as the last class we were talking about this, we're gonna check out this some home improvements, and we have here. Look, look out, read please, Ernesto.
Okay, look at that house. It's awful. What did you buy it? We can fix it and then sell it. How many months do we need to fix it? Oh, maybe 2 years. 2 years? How much money do we need to fix it? Well, not very much. We can do all the work ourselves. Ourselves.
Hmm? Okay, Roger, are you there, Roger?
Hi, teacher. Can you listen to me?
Yes, now I can listen to you.
Okay.
By the way, Roger, do you know which student are you? Because there is a student four is Ernesto.
Uh, mm, I don't know. I will check.
Okay. But because there are some numbers of students. The other one I think is student five, and the other 40 students, something like that. Okay. Let's continue. Please continue reading, Ernesto.
Okay, do you need any plans for this? Do you have any plans for this? Sorry. Do you have some aspirin? I have a terrible headache.
Okay. We're using any and some, right?
Yes.
Those are the pronouns we use before this noun. Okay, we use some in yes no questions with plural count nouns and non count nouns when we offer something to ask for something, right? Some. Do you want some nails? Or here is okay. When we offer in questions, only when we offer we use some. This is a count noun, right? Sustantivo contable. Read
Yes,
this one,
right.
Roger. Sorry, Ernesto.
No, no, no. It
Okay,
was good. I was saying that it's for count.
okay.
Yes, right, I said.
Yes. Roger, please.
Okay. Do you want some nails?
Okay, and the next one, Roger.
Can I get some cement?
Hmm? Yes, some when we want to offer, right? Cuando ofrecemos algo. Nails. Do you know what are nails? Clavos, right? Okay. And any we use in yes no questions with plural count nouns and non-count nouns. So, please, Roger.
Does the house have any problems?
Yes, that's the house of any problem. Very good. Also, we can use with any, we can use with plural count nouns. So here we go. For example, we have any, and this is plural count noun, right? Problems, and also with non-count nouns as well. I can say, do you have any book? I don't know, something like that. And like this, read, Roger, please.
Do you find any wood?
Mhm. Did you find any wood? Very good. Uh, in that case, is noun count. Problems in this noun is noun count, right? Okay. Now we're gonna work in some examples here. Make question yes no questions about the pictures. Use some any or any with count and non count nouns. We can use some or any, both of them. Okay, some or any with count and non count. For example, how can you use this one? Ah,
Maybe did you buy any nails?
mhm. But these are screws, right?
Ah, yes, nails is gloves. Screws?
Clavo, right?
Did
Yeah.
you buy any screws?
Yes. Did you buy any screws? Very good. Or do you need some screws, right? We can. ¿Te gustaría algo de clavos? Oh, sorry, de tornillos. Do you need some scripts? For example, when we offer, cuando ofrecemos es, ¿no? Y cuando sabemos que por ahí tal vez no necesita, entonces decimos any, no sabemos. Pero si estamos ofreciendo, utilizamos some. And also, if I don't know the answer, si no sé la respuesta, voy a utilizar any. Y si sé la respuesta, obviamente voy a utilizar some. That's the idea. Okay. If I know the answer, I'm going to use some. If I don't know, I'm going to use any. That's why I'm asking for questions. When I don't know nothing about the answer, I'm gonna use any. If I know the answer, I'm going to use some. That's very important to remember. Now, please, you can ask with would you like, do you need, did you buy, any of them. These are glasses, right? Um, we can say cups of coffee. And what about these ones? Gloves, right? Wood. Okay, how about these examples? Please.
Would you like some cup of coffee?
Mhm. Yes, would you like some cup of coffee? Some cups of coffee, right? Very good. And Roger, any example?
Or maybe I can
Mm,
just say coffee. Would you like some coffee?
Mhm. Yeah, it's much better, right? If you, because cups of coffee is just a compliment, right? Would you like some coffee? Very good. And very good. Any other example, please, Roger?
do you need some glasses?
Mhm. Very good. If you offer, right? Do you need some glasses? If I wanna offer. And how about with did you buy? What do you think is Roger?
Did you buy any wood?
Yeah, any wood also or any glasses, right? It's good
Yes.
because I don't know, right? No sé si compró, por eso pregunto y digo algo de madera, algo de, right? Ambos significan lo mismo, algo de. Okay, let's continue, please. What about gloves, Ernesto?
Do you need any gloves?
Hmm, very good. And then wood, right? I think Roger has some problems with his connection, maybe.
Yes, he left again the class.
Yeah, it's sometimes the internet at this time is
Yes, it's not
what's
good.
rush hour, right? We say rush hour, hora pico.
Yes, I think that's the problem.
Hmm. What is your the company who provides the internet service in your house?
Yes, I got moved. I was living in Miraflores and
Ah,
we sold my house. We were using at this time Tigo, but now
yeah.
I moved to uh, near to Plaza Murillo, and
Okay.
yes, we don't have any covered to Tigo and
Wow.
Entel. Now we use Access because it's the only one that we can have
But I think it's
because
expensive.
no, we in my family we live my parents in one garçonnier. I don't know how to say in Spanish
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because we move right now we are with rent alquiler.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yes, and
right.
we are living in three departments and and it cost, I think, 400, I think, but for the three apartments.
Ah, wow. It's not very
And there is a good
expensive.
speed. Yes, there is
Yeah,
a good
access
speed.
is,
I
I
think
think,
it's 50, 50 megabytes. So it's good.
wow. Yeah, they told me that access is the best in Bolivia.
Yes, because in downtown of La Paz, we there is all the banks, so we
Ah,
can,
okay.
yes, ellos jalan toda la cobertura del internet, so we can
Claro.
have Tigo or another just access.
That's why. Wow, interesting. I didn't know about that. Mine is Tigo.
Oh, Tigo is so good.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
I think.
Intel, I think it's not good.
Yes, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
But
somebody told me that Intel is the worst. I don't know, but
yes, because I think it's the only that have la fibra óptica right now
ah,
here in La Paz.
oh really?
Yes, so I think now it's a speed, but I never use Intel.
Ah, okay, me too. No, me neither. I am using Tigo.
But Tigo, for me, Tigo is the best. Huh.
Yeah, so far I don't have any problems. Everything's good with connection.
Yeah, and you have the television too, or no?
No,
Oh, television.
only internet. Yeah, because I have no time to watch TV.
Yes,
That's
yes,
my
me too.
problem. I would like to, but no. My problem is my time.
Yes, you are studying another career, no?
Yeah, another career, and I work in three places.
Wow, wow.
Yeah,
Yes, time.
it's a little bit tiring sometimes.
Yes, so hard.
Yeah. Okay, let's continue. You know how much to ask about non-count nouns, right? How much? Many is for count, but in this case, how much pink paint would you like? Um, okay. Mm, this is the noun, right? This is an adjective because the color is adjective to qualify, and we have how much? How much pink paint would you like? And we are offering that. So we have count noun, no non-count noun, right? Because paint, we cannot say one paint, two paints. It's just cuánto de pintura rosada, right? Only just in general. We can say read, please.
Just a little. Now, how much paint? How much pink paint would you like? Just a little. Maybe one can. It's very expensive.
Mhm. Yes, very good. Over here, just a little is also if I'm asking with how much, noun count noun, also the answer will be noun count, right? I'm talking because I'm talking about the same item. I'm talking about the same paint here. That's why I'm
Yes.
using noun count. But if I want to use count, of course, I'm going to use this one, right? A can, just one can. Una lata. Okay. It's very expensive. Now, the next one is how many to ask about count nouns, right? You can use measure words or containers in your answers. Please read.
Dude, how many windows do I need to wash? Oh, a few, about 50.
Okay, over here, also the answer will be with count nouns, right? Um, How many windows do I need to wash? How many is countable? Oh, sorry, windows is plural, that's why it's countable. And also the answer, if I say, how many windows do I need to watch? Oh, a little. No, right? A few.
Okay.
Countable and countable, right? A few,
And
about
we can
50.
say just feel, or always we have to
Yeah,
use
also.
ah.
But in this case, it is necessary to use a few,
Yes,
because,
because it's un poco.
mhm, but sometimes we can start a sentence with few. For example, no, it's much better to say a few, especially when we want to talk about, for example, sometimes it's, we can say few weeks ago, but it's a different context. We start the sentence, but in this case, we can say a few.
Ah, okay.
Mhm. So choose the correct question for each picture and ask the answer, the questions with a partner. For example, this one, um, floor.
Floor. That's
Mhm.
arena.
Arena, yes.
Mm, how much floor is there?
Yes. And very good. Number one,
Okay. How many eggs are there?
very good.
Number two. Oh, okay. Yes, I continue.
Yes, please.
Uh, how many olives are there?
Mm-hmm.
How much
Mustard.
mustard
Mm-hmm.
is there? Um, how much bread is there? How much? Wow, what's that?
Mm, plates.
Ah, okay. Yes. How many plates are there? And the
Yes.
last one, how much oil is there?
Mm-hmm. How much oil, right? It's not like a plate, right? Maybe circles.
Yes, I could identify.
Mhm. Measure words and containers. For example, we can change it, right? When we say 1 can of tuna, or you can count you non-count nouns by using measure words or containers. For example, read.
I need a roll of wallpaper.
Mhm. Non-count, right?
I'm pouring a cup of coffee.
Yes, that will be always singular also, right? Non-counts. When it's plural, we suppose is countable. When it's singular, always, not always, but most of the time, we consider is singular. Oh, sorry, non-count. But this one, the measure and container words to describe the picture. For example, aspirin, 2 bottles of aspirin.
Ah,
Now,
okay,
how
yes.
can you count?
Uh, latas, how do you say latas? I don't know.
Can.
Can is lata?
Mhm.
Okay, so and how many cans are there? Or
No, it must be just sentences. You
the,
can say three,
okay, 3 cans. Yes, because you can count.
3 cans of paint, right?
3 cans of paint.
And this one
Uh,
is
bolsa, I don't know. Bag. Okay, one bag of cement.
yes.
Box. One box of,
Oh no, it's not much, right? No, not matches. No, fósforo. It's pins, right?
yes. That's montadientes, ¿no?
Mm, alfileres creo que son.
Ah, okay. And one pen, I think, or what's it?
Eh, one box of pin, right?
Yes.
And
And the
this
last one, it's I'm not sure what's that. I think it's
bottle.
okay. One bottle of mm,
Glue. Glue
mm,
is pegamento, right?
yes.
One bottle of glue. Okay. Yes, that's it. Over here we using just the container where the contain we count non-count ounce is possible to count by its container, right? Like 3 cans of um, 3 cans of paint,
Cans, cans
three
of paint.
cans of paint. Yes, a bag of one bag of cement and something like that.
Yes.
By the way, in English sometimes some words are confusing. For example, in pronunciation, when we say two, what is the difference among all of them? Do you think it's different?
I'm
Pronunciation.
sure it's different, but I'm not sure how different, how to say it good.
The pronunciation about these three words are exactly the same. Two, two, two.
Ah,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, that happens. It's very common. Those are some confusing words in English, but some homonyms. But we have some words like that also. For example, this can has different meanings. One of them
Yes,
is, a modal verb, right? Can.
yes, yes,
And
yes,
another can is lata, right? Like
yes, yes,
a can of tuna, right? Una lata de atún.
yes.
And what is the difference among this one if I write here? For example, and this one,
Mm, I think the first one is the month,
the month, yes. And the second is,
and the second is the possibility.
yes, of the modal verb, right? Modal
Yes,
may. And sometimes also that happens, for example, with this March and March.
yes, that's the
The
first one
month,
is the month, and the second is the object, I think.
yeah, the marchar, right?
But in English, always you have to start
Capital letter
with the
in a
capital
sentence
letter in the month, because in Spanish
all the
we don't
time.
use that.
Yeah, in English, when we talk about, for example, a month, we always write with capital letter all the time.
Ah,
Also,
okay.
days of the week, all the time with capital letter. Because of that, sometimes people can get confused.
Okay, capital letter. Because
Yes,
in Spanish we didn't do that. We don't
yeah,
do that.
but I'm sure in Spain they write like that.
Ah, okay. Yes, maybe. Because it's the right.
Yes, days of the week also all the time, and countries all the time.
Okay.
Countries we and nationalities as well. the nationality or Argentinian, Bolivian, Peruvian, American. All the time we're gonna start with a capital letter also.
Okay, teacher. Yes, I didn't know that.
Yeah, all the time. For example, we say French, right?
Yes.
Because you can get confused maybe with this one, with French fries,
Ah, yes, yes, of course.
but this is French, right? Frances with capital
Yes.
letter. Mm, and
Okay.
also the other one is Turkey and Turkey as well.
Okay. Yes,
What
I
about the first one
is the country, I think,
and the second
and the second is Turkey.
the animal,
I
right?
yes, the animal.
Yeah, yeah. In English, it's very interesting. There are many curious words that we can mention. Even in pronunciation, when we say, let me remember, there's one word it's called, um, for example, this salad. I know it's not salad. I know salad. Yeah, but this one, sauce,
Mm-hmm.
sauce. There is sometimes it works as that's the sauce, la sazon,
Yes.
no? But the other one is season, sazonar, mm,
Season.
sazon. Yeah. Okay. The other one is, I think you remember this one, dessert and dessert, right? Desert and dessert.
Desert, I think, is desierto or no?
Mhm. Yes,
And
desierto,
dessert
desert,
is postre.
postre. Yeah. Yeah. In English are some words like that. Okay. It was basically that short presentation. I don't know what happened with.
But what happened in the case if I want to start a statement or a sentence like dessert is my favorite? Uh,
Yeah, but
yeah, I have
yes,
to start.
yes,
What?
that's a very good question because also it depends on the context. Sometimes,
Yes,
like can, for example, when I use it depends on the position also, right? For
yes,
example, if I'm using can as a modal verb, I'm gonna say uh, in a question even, right? Can I go to the toilet, or can I say something, or I can do this, right?
yes, yes,
Can will be followed by the verb, right? But if I say a can of tuna, right? A
yes,
can of
yes,
tuna is not followed by a verb, right? In that way, is that can is not a modal verb. That can is a noun, un sustantivo. No?
yes, 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 yes. Okay, you have to
Yeah,
look the context.
yeah. Also, for example, if the pronunciation of two is the same, I cannot. I have to say 2 months ago, right? And if I say 2 months ago, I have to think in my mind. Uh, I have to draw. It's not number two, right? No, sorry, it's not letter two, right? Two and O, T and O, right?
Yes, yes.
2 months. Yeah. Also the context.
Okay. Yes, we have in Spanish too.
Yeah.
The same word. No, that they have two meanings.
hmm Yeah. Some of the words has two meanings, right? Okay. 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 And there are some of the. Oh, where am now? This is completely different. Let me. Where am I now? Oh, this one must be. Okay, I don't know what happened with your classmates.
Maybe again they fall asleep.
Mm, who knows? Okay, now we're gonna check out a little bit about the pronunciation. Used to, we work with that. Okay, final pronunciation. Okay, please. Do this reading. It's a short one, but we have to do. What about this? Look at the picture and read the paragraph. Then choose what you think Michael should do.
Okay, Michael just bought an expensive new car. The first time he drove it to work, another car ran into it. He's really angry. What should he do? Read the possible responses below. Choose the best way Michael can deal with the situation. Um, yes, I think this is the first one. Calm down, talk quietly with the person who crashed into his car. Yes, but
Okay.
I think that happened in another country because here it's so different.
Yeah, maybe they can fight, right?
Yes, because I think all the cars that are in another country, uh, they have pienso
Insurance.
seguro.
Insurance, yes.
Yes, I think it's because that's
Uh-huh. Yeah, they have insurance. They said, okay, let's use my insurance. No, mine. No, come on. I'm sorry. I had I was the guilty. No, 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 no. Come on. I didn't stop. So that
yes,
conversation
exactly.
doesn't happen here, right?
Yes, because most of the time, los minibuses, especially,
Yeah.
they drive like crazy, and when you got into with your car, they are crying.
Yes, of course.
They are crying.
Okay. Now the other one is also the reading, because that's gonna be in your exercises, also probably in the test, and that's why we have to check out this one. This vocabulary, when we talk about deal with, what is deal with?
Mhm.
Es como lidiar con, right?
Okay.
Yes, to take correct action to for a problem. Explode, especially talking about the state, right, of mind. Explode, explotar, suddenly
Okay.
become very angry, right? Handle is something similar to deal with someone or something, right? Manejar, ¿no? Manejar la situación.
Handle.
Mhm.
Okay.
You can say, I can handle it, or I can deal with it, right?
Okay.
Those expressions are common. Provoke, it's like in Spanish, right? To make someone very angry, especially by annoying them, molestar, provocar, ¿no?
Yes.
And refuse
Provoke.
is deny, right? Negarse. Say, show that you will not do or accept something. Negarse. Yeah.
Okay.
Yell is shout, right? Shout,
Yes.
say,
Shout loudly.
shout loudly. Yes, loudly. Now, Let's try to drag these words.
Okay. When I
And
was younger, my sister Julia used to love, uh, I think it's deal with me.
okay, when I was younger, my sister Julia used to love to. mm, okay,
Deal me. Okay, maybe I'm going to continue. One
okay,
time, it was her turn to wash the dishes, but she pretended she was sick. Okay, it's not deal. It's she love used to love to provoke me, I think,
okay, probably.
or explode. I'm not sure. Okay, I will continue.
Okay,
I handled, maybe,
handled.
yes, handled with the situation very calmly, or maybe I deal.
I dealt with, right?
I okay, maybe I deal. Yes, I deal with the situation very calmly. I refused to give my sister the satisfaction of making me crazy. Julia expected me to expected me to explode. Yes, my head off, but I just loved it. Finally, she yelled with anger, ran to her room, and slammed the door. I thought I handled the situation really, really well. What does it mean, slammed?
Is cerrar la puerta, right?
Okay, slammed.
Like, ah,
Yes.
wow, there were two mistakes.
Okay. Okay, it was Julia expecting me to yell my head off.
Maybe is Julia expected me to yell, right?
Yes, it's yell.
Oh, sorry, we can do one more time. What was the reading? Okay.
Yes, Julia expected me to yell my head off, and finally she exploded with anger.
Uh-huh. Now it's okay.
Yell my head off. What does it mean? I don't understand.
Yell, yell my head off. Um,
Maybe I think it's
yeah, it's an idiomatic expression, right?
yes.
Julia expected me to yell my head off, but I just laughed. She exploded with anger. Okay. Yeah, it's an idiomatic expression.
Yes.
Okay, and also now we have to do this reading. Okay, so there are some vocabulary that we're gonna check out. Annoy, you know, is molestar, right?
Annoying.
When you say, and that's annoying, is molestoso, annoy, to make someone feel slightly angry about something, right? Molestar. Okay. And then appropriate. Appropriate is an adjective to qualify, para calificar, suitable for a particular time, right? It's not appropriate, no es apropiado, ¿no?
Yes.
Yes. Or it is appropriate. But boom is a loud, deep sound that you can hear for several seconds, right? Boom can be the fireworks, or when I hear all the time. I live in El Alto, in Carretera Oruro, 6 de Marzo,
Okay.
and
Okay.
there used to be a lot of when there is some people protesting, they used to use dynamites, they used to boom the fireworks. Mm, boom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they arrive miners, or I don't
Yes.
know. And borrow is the opposite of lend, right? Do you know borrow? Lend is prestar, right? Borrow is pedir prestar, pedir prestado.
Yes.
Mhm. And brood, brood is when you're sad, right? You can say stop brooding, no estés triste, right? Brood is something similar to sad.
Okay.
Brood. Deal with, lidiar con, right?
Yes.
And
Depression.
depression is noun, depression, right? When you're
Yes.
feeling sad also. And
Hairstyle.
hairstylist is when you can say, wow, you look hairstylist, right?
Yes.
No, hairstylist is someone who washes. It's just a person, a worker, right? Un estilista,
Mm-hmm.
un peinador or something like that. And handle, right? Handle is something
Yes.
like checking out.
To deal. Yes.
Yeah. Irritate is to make someone angry or annoyed. Um, Key, right? When you have, for example, we say this is the answer key. Esta es la clave de las respuestas, ¿no?
Yes.
Key is plan action. Every depends on something, right? Esta es la clave, la llave.
Yes.
Management, the okay, when you deal management es como una gestión, ¿no? El
Okay.
manejo, la gestión. Show up es aparecer, ¿no? Llegar. You can say, please show up at 8 in Plaza San Francisco, for example.
Okay.
Es que llegar a las 8 en la Plaza San Francisco. Show up. And what is pick up? Do you know what is pick up?
Pick up. Pick up.
Yes, pick up.
Pick up es levantar o recoger.
Recoger, right?
Yes.
And put away,
Alejar.
guardar.
Guardar. Okay.
Mhm. Yes. But show up, aparecer, no? This is very common in tourism and something like that, right? Show up. There was a very common mistake with my partners, I remember, when they used to say this one, cancel. In English is to not to do the
Pagar.
activity. Yes, no, it's we have to say pay, right?
Mhm.
Because I remember a lot of, yeah, it was not only once, it was many times. It was a lot of times when they said, some of my colleagues used to say, especially the ones that are doing their what's this, practices or social work, right after finishing the university. They used to ask to the tourists, "Did you cancel it?" No, no, I'm not canceling. No, come on, I want to do the tour, but cancel. They said
Ah, cancelar.
cancelar,
Cancelar.
¿no?
Yes.
Que no se va a llevar la actividad. Some
Ah.
tourists used to get angry. Cancel. It's like, ¿lo cancelaste? No, no, no. Right? But they mean the money because, sometimes we translate too literal and it's not like that, right?
Yes,
The,
yes,
the first one is, did you pay, right?
yes.
Not did you cancel. Yeah, it used to be very funny. I used to, come on, don't say that. Yeah, and also I remember one of my colleagues said he couldn't, because you used to have a lot of tourists, and one of them was an African American.
Ah, really good.
Yeah, but there was a big problem because in that day, I think that African American was he got lost for a moment because he was taking some pictures in High Street, but he couldn't say he didn't remember his name, and he said, "Okay, and how about where is the niga?" I think he said that niga or the
Ah,
black.
oh,
He said the who? Where's the black person? No, sorry, the niga, so something like that, and he
I
got
know.
so angry because imagine,
Yes,
don't está el negro, right?
we can do that.
Yeah, in the U.S.
Can't do
there
that.
is a lot of discrimination, I think, right? And
Yes,
he complained to the company. He was
yes,
so
yes,
angry because
yes.
he said,
I can imagine.
yeah, but that's why it is a little bit. mm, it's difficult to, but it's much better to say African Americans or color person, or I don't know. It's difficult. It's difficult. Or you can say maybe
Maybe.
remember the color of his clothes and say, ah, well, but where's the friend with the blue jacket? I don't know. Much better.
Yes,
But
but I think that's we usually do that because when you are watching a movie, I think you
mhm,
remember the black person, but the white you remember with his name, with their name, with her
yeah,
name.
but
But the
black
black,
person
it's
is
the black.
yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
yes, that's
yeah, he was
wrong.
very angry to say, where is the black person?
Maybe I think it was the beginning,
Yeah,
the job,
that
I think.
happens because we are not natives. We can make mistakes. That's why. That's what they used
Yes,
to say. Did you cancel? No, come on, no. I want to do the tour.
yes. But you learn, I think.
Yeah, of course, because it was a big problem. I think a very good lesson to learn and to
Yes,
never make that the same mistake.
yes.
Yeah. Okay, and spiral. When something gets very violent, very something gets worse. When you can say the conflict get a spiral, right?
Yeah.
Or spiraled into a real fight, something like that, an argument. La discusión se convirtió rápidamente en una pelea, right? Es como envolver, estar envuelta en something like that, spiral.
Okay. Ah, okay.
And unacceptable, right? Unacceptable is the
Ah,
negative of acceptable. Inaceptable.
yes.
And let's try to complete this. Read, please.
Okay. Anger management. What does it mean? Management?
Es el
Or
manejo, el manejo de la ira.
Okay, anger management. Okay. The bus driver drives away just as you get to the bus stop. Your friend borrows your favorite earrings and loses one. Your date shows up an hour late without calling. Every day, situations like this occur. They can irritate, annoy, and provoke people. Some cultures are comfortable with expressing anger, but in the other cultures it is unacceptable to express anger. In the United States, people often have difficulty expressing anger in appropriate ways. This has led to anger management classes that help people learn how to deal with situations that make them angry. For example, imagine that you have gone to a hair salon and the hairstyle has given you a terrible haircut. What is the best way to handle this situation? Yell at the stylist and refuse to pay for the haircut. Pretend you love the cut, then complain to all your friends for weeks. Or pay, but let the stylist know you are unhappy and probably won't return. I have to answer,
Uh, yeah, but
or I finished the reading.
yes, much better to read. Then we're
Okay,
gonna.
if you answered A, you have what anger management specialists call a boom response. You explode with anger. This response usually causes more problems than it solves. It makes others become angry and upset too, and emotions can quickly spiral out of control. If you answered B, you have a brood response. You hold your anger inside and brood over the incident for a long time. This can cause headache, back pain, depression, or other uh, symptoms. Symptoms.
Symptoms.
Okay. And if you answered C, you know how to express your anger feelings in a positive way. According to anger management specialists, keeping calm is the key to anger management. About 2000 years ago, US President Thomas Jefferson said, when anger counts to 10, when very angry counts to 100. This is still good advice.
Mhm. Okay, and your friend shows up at the restaurant more than 30 minutes late. This is the third time he's kept you waiting this month. What do? You yell at him.
You yell at him and then run out of the restaurant, leaving him alone. What's that?
Yes.
That boom,
Boom.
boom.
A boom. Yes, right? You explode.
Yes, just blow.
Okay.
And the second, you smile sweetly and him tell him waiting was no problem. Then you get a headache and can't sleep. That's the brood.
Mhm. You said brute.
Yes, brood.
Okay.
The third. You explain to him how angry you are. Then you ask him to try to be more considerate of your time and feelings. That's the best.
Okay, that's the all best, right?
Or best. That's best. That is best. That is,
Best, right? Only best.
yes. Your neighborhood complain to the landlord. Landlord. What does it mean? Landlord?
You never complain to the landlord is like al patrón, al dueño de las tierras. Ah, no, no, no. Okay, you never complain to the landlord. A todos los vecinos, right? About how loud you play your stereo. Es como decir a
Okay.
todo el mundo.
Your neighborhoods complain to the landlord about how loud you
Mhm.
play your stereo. Loud, no?
Yes, loud.
You play your stereo. You bang on your door and call them bad names. That's boom.
Boom.
Yes. You knock on your door and talk face to face about the problem. Best, I think. I have to read the last one. You go to your friend's house and complain about your neighborhoods. Complain.
Quejarse. Complain.
Then, but oh, I'm not sure. I think it's broad.
Hmm?
Okay, I'm not sure.
Yes, very good. Perfect. Okay. Well, that was the. And then we have to check this one. It's gonna be about this one. This is a writing activity, by the way, but I think we won't do that. But in order to, for example, writing no one by that name, the anger management advice. So when we want to write about some suggestions, right, we can leave the situation, get some physical exercise, calm down. We can suggestion, right? It's about writing. This is some we
Mhm,
can talk about. It says about write three websites suggestions they make to for managing anger, right? Three different suggestions, but talking about that, get some. These are some prompts for the writing. These
okay.
suggestions can be like get some physical exercise, calm down, talk to the person about how you feel, or if you want to express your anger, right? And the next, oh, sorry, in this one, leave the situation. That's a good idea because it gives you time to think and act positively, right? And the other one is express your anger. Not a good idea. You might get into trouble,
Mhm,
right? Write a letter about how you feel, then throw it away. Not sure. You might be more angry after you write a letter. Okay, but that was to write an opinion, right? I think the
yes.
best way to handle anger is to leave. Can you read this one, please?
Yes, I think the best way to handle anger is to leave the situation that made you angry. Take a, uh, take a walk or do some physical, psych, physical,
Physical,
physical exercise. Give yourself plenty of time to calm down. When you feel better, go back to the person and tell him what you feel about the situation. You will be able to explain your point of view without upsetting the other person if you take a moment to relax first. I think this is the best response to anger because it gives you time to think and act possibility, positively. Positively.
Mhm. Yeah, I was thinking of reviewing phrasal verbs. I don't know, did we do with you the phrasal verbs with get?
Yes, yes. The first week I think we did that.
Ah, yes, right.
Yes.
Yeah, phrasal verbs with get. Yeah, I remember that. Also too, yes. I had a book about phrasal verbs. Let me find out, and I like to share it with you. It's a book from Longman. Everything about phrasal verbs. It is great.
Okay. Maybe today we can finish early.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But before we finish, I need to do something. There is, well, but there is no. Okay, the other students are not in class,
Yes,
so I
yes.
need to do the polls. But there are different polls. Two polls, by the way. Okay, at this moment I can't find. Anyway, let me please share with you the poll, but let me check out, please. There are
Okay,
some. Well, I don't know what happened also with Noelia. Maybe she's busy, or maybe she said that we already finished everything and she considered that it's not necessary to be in class or something like that. Who knows? Okay. Um, let me see. Let me see. Well, something was writing. Someone was writing here. Just a moment, please. Yeah. Can you? This is number one. Yes. Okay. Do you see the poll? Ernesto, is it possible? Ah, okay. Can you see?
yes, sorry, I am with my cell phone
Ah,
and
okay.
I can.
But okay, okay. So did you finish?
Yes, teacher. I finished the
Okay.
poll.
Thank you very much. And the other one. Okay, can you give me some? Couple of minutes, please. I need to
Yeah,
add the
teacher.
other poll, please.
Yes, teacher, go ahead. Don't worry.
Okay. Ernesto, are you there?
Yes, teacher, I'm here.
Okay. Um, there is one poll also. I don't know if you can see right now.
Yes, yes, teacher.
Okay. Well, I don't know. The other students are not in class.
Okay, I finished the poll. And teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
Do we get a note for being in class, or is just
Yeah.
for
Uh,
practice or
no, no,
something
no.
like that?
I'm gonna send the scores once you're gonna finish everything, and there is a report we send with your scores about every lesson. For example, this was all of the lessons of module B, right? B1, B2,
Yes.
B3, B4, and all of them will be in the report, in the students' report.
Ah, okay. Oh, so you do the report of all the students that you have.
Yes,
In that case, for the three.
yeah, for the yes for this group for three students.
Ah, for okay. Ah, okay. Okay, teacher. Yes, I was asking myself if we have to, uh, if we get a note for being in class.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna report that later
Ah,
once you're
okay.
gonna finish until this Sunday, I think. And with that, you're gonna have the your scores.
Ah, okay, teacher. So we finish early today, and you can have some rest everything.
Yeah. Okay. It was very nice to have classes with you guys. I don't know why it's not the two of the other students, but anyway, this is the last class, and the next week I think you're gonna start with another teacher. So it was a pleasure to have classes with you,
Yes, teacher, it
and
was a pleasure to meet you. It was so nice to talk to you, and I think we can continue uh, in contact, in touch.
yeah, of course, yeah. Sometimes if you, I don't know, I hope this pandemic will end. And usually, I used to be in the streets working with tourists, and who knows, you can join us and practice with. I don't know. We used to go to eat something with some tourists, and it
Yes,
used to be very
teacher,
interesting.
sure. Sure, I have your number and you have mine.
Mhm.
So we continue in touch.
Yes, Ernesto, it was
And
very
thank you
nice
very
to
much,
meet.
teacher, for everything.
No, no, it's okay. Thanks to you for your patience. Sometimes I used to be so busy, and
No,
but
yes,
try to do the best, and I
no,
hope
yeah,
it was.
I understand. And you have to take some rest, teacher. Please don't work hard.
Yeah, yeah, I will try to get some rest. These days is a little, I was a little bit busy, but yeah, I'm gonna, yeah, then it's gonna be more relaxing then.
Yes, teacher, take care.
Okay,
And
thank you, Ernesto.
again, nice to meet you, teacher.
Nice to meet you too, Ernesto. It was nice to talk to you and everyone.
Yes, teacher. Thank you very much. So, bye
Okay,
bye.
bye, Ernesto. Bye, bye, bye.